Hello traders, welcome to a new backtesting session. Today we are going to continue what we started the last backtesting session. For those who are new in this series, I am preparing for taking a 200k challenge, and I am backtesting a bit my gold strategy in order to see if I can make any changes prior taking this challenge. I am already using this strategy on my 50k funded account with True Forex funds, so I actually know how this strategy works, but it's always good to have some new data regarding the results. So this is why I am continuing these backtesting sessions. The first day we backtested was the 3rd of January, and the results are still here. So as you can see, we actually had only 3 trades on the 3rd of January. All of them was hopefully winning trades, and we are plus 3% on the account. We are using 0.5% risk per trade. And now let's continue our session. You can find here as well the indicators that I am using. And as I previously mentioned, I am backtesting this strategy only in the periods when I would actually use them in the real market conditions. So I am backtesting starting with somewhere around 8 a.m. Eastern European time, and I am backtesting the European session entirely and a part of the US session. Okay, so it's 7 a.m. Let's wait a bit to be around 8 a.m. And actually, as you can see here, I already have an potential entry here. It's the closing of 7:45. It's almost 8 a.m. So I would actually already take this trade. So let's mark it here. Okay, a long position on the closing of this candle due to the fact that we have this beautiful bullish engulfing candle, a rejection from the EMAs, an RSI that is still established above the 50 line. So yeah, we have enough reasons to open this position. Let's adjust this stop loss. Okay, almost 2.2 US dollars. It's fine, and let's see how our position is going to develop. Okay, so we are already in a bit of profit, and regarding the target, let's see if we have anything here that may be important for our position. Actually, we have here some double tops created previously, but I really want to see firstly how will the price will react now right here. Okay, we actually have a bit of a rejection, but there is no important reason for me to already close this trade, because I am actually taking into consideration more of order blocks on 1 hour, or especially on 4 hours. These order blocks on 5 minutes are not really taken into my consideration when I am opening trades. Okay, no problem for the moment. It's a bit of a normal reaction of the price from this level, but however, as you can see, the day already started in the Asian market with a pretty nice bullish market. Okay, let's see what is going to happen next. Okay, actually here we would have another entry, but I am already into other positions, so I'm not going to open another trade here. But if you missed this, you can open this as well, and it's great. Okay, let's see what is going to happen on this level, and as you can see, the price is trying to nicely go to the upside. Let's see now if this first resistance of the day may be something important for our price, but unfortunately we have no data from the previous levels. So let's see what is going to happen. We are actually going to be reactive this time, because we have no recent price that may be important for our exit point. As you can see, the price is still pushing to the upside, so we are going to to go with the price, but however we can already move our stop loss somewhere below this first resistance of the day at 221. So no matter what, even if this is only a fake out breakout of this resistance level, we are going to get out of this position with a beautiful profit. But the price is still nicely going to the upside. I really love this impulse of the price, and usually when I see this kind of beautiful pushes to the upside, I am trying to target the second resistance or support of the day. In this case, it is going to be the second resistance of the day, which would be 821 for us, which is a really great position. Okay. Because as I previously told you, we have no recent price and recent order blocks here in this zone to count on. So let's see if the price will try to get to our level. Okay, I don't really like this try strike bearish formation formed here, but however, there is no actual reason. Sorry, this is an alert of the actual price of the gold, because as I told you, I am trading still gold on my funded account with True Forex funds. But let's continue with this trade here. So there is no actual reason for the price to actually get back from this level. There is no support, no recent order block, no resistance, sorry. So let's see how the price is going to develop. I am still not scared of this rejection here. Okay, the price is still nicely going to the upside, and we can for the moment move our stop loss somewhere below this swing low formed here. It would be let's see, a 3.5 to 1 if the price will try to go down after reaching these levels here, but otherwise we are going to target this second resistance of the day. Okay, and hopefully this was a really beautiful position. We've got an 8 to 1, meaning that with a 0.5 risk per trade, we have here 8,000. Okay, a plus 4% for this really beautiful position here on gold. Okay, and let me just delete the lines I marked here. Okay, so now I am done with this position. We can actually continue, but not in this kind of market conditions. Actually, I was not paying attention to the fact that we have here marked, I think in the previous backtesting session, an important order block, 4 hours order block. So we can target this level here, but however, here is going to be already pressure level for the price, so it's better for us to get out of this position here rather than trying to reach exactly the order block, even if it would be a 10 to 1, because the price is going to be a little bit random here, so I don't want to be involved in this kind of market conditions. Okay, let's see how the price is going to develop. As you can see, we already have a rejection from the second resistance of the day, but however, this is not still yet a confirmation for us that the price is going to revert from this level, so I'm not going to take any reversal trade here. And also on the other side, I'm not going to take any continuations for the moment here, because again, the price, I expect for the price to be pretty random or around this level here, so I don't want to be involved in such market conditions, because most of the times these kind of continuations opened just below an important order block zone are not really good positions. Okay, wait a second, please. So let's see what is going to happen next. And as you can see, we already have some kind of random market conditions here, nothing to do, no buys, no sells for the moment. So let's go and see what is going to happen next. Okay, so we have some kind of descending channel formed here. Okay, and the price started to push to the upside. Okay, let's see what is happening here. All right, so we've got some kind of an important reaction of the price from this previous order block here. I don't really know why my indicator was not marking this order block formed here. As you can see, the price tapped into this order block zone and after that started to go to the downside. Also, as you can see, we formed here a reversal divergence, so I'm going to take this kind of risky trade on the closing of this candle. It's time for us to try a reversal trade on the closing of this candle and above our swing formed here. We are going to open this short position and let's see what is going to happen next. For the moment, we are going to target nothing. I may consider to target this first support for now for us, but let's see how the price is going to develop, because again we are really close to this 4 hours order block, and I am not sure that the price is going to be how we want it to be. Okay, hopefully the trade is going nicely to the downside. Okay, but as you can see, the price started to form some kind of rejections here. I don't really know what is happening here. Okay, let's see, maybe our target is going to be reached, because I don't really like this market conditions, and yeah, wow, unfortunately I just pressed 2 times, but after this candle here, huge bullish engulfing candle, we are going to close this trade for sure, because this is for sure a sign for us that the price wants to continue its initial impulse to the upside. So a 1-to-1 here plus 0.5% for us. Okay, this is the way I am always working. So on the closing of this kind of huge reversal candles, I am closing my trades, because I don't want to be involved in such market conditions. Sorry. Okay, let's see what kind of news are we going to have today. So it's JOLTS and also FOMC. So I don't know if we actually are going to open any other trades today. Let's see what is going to happen. But in this kind of days when FOMC is on the line, I try to avoid at all the markets, because you know what is happening in these days. Okay, nothing to do here. We have high impact news in 5 minutes. Oh, actually, this was a candle news candle. So yeah, nothing to do for the moment. Let's see if we are going to have any trade prior to FOMC. But even if we are going to have any trade, we are actually going to close it 5 or 10 minutes prior the news, because you know, I don't keep my positions opened during this high impact news. Okay, the price is already trying to reach again this order block formed here, but I don't really like the confluences formed here. So this is some kind of a descending channel, so I maybe expect for the price to push to the upside after a while. So yeah, nothing to do. The EMAs are flat. Okay, this is kind of behavior, pretty common behavior prior to FOMC. So yeah, I am not really impressed about these market conditions. Okay, as you can see, the price was rejected from this first resistance of the day. But unfortunately, we are not going to open this trade, because it's just prior this news, so nothing to do for us. And I think this is going to be the end of the day. Okay, this is the FOMC candle. It's not as bad as I expected. But yeah, these kind of candles are not so usual for FOMC. You probably already know that in this kind of high impact news, there are really impulsive candles that I don't know, may cover 20 or 30 US dollars in 5 minutes on gold. So yeah, nothing to do for me here. And this is the end of the second day of the backtesting session, the 4th of January. We are actually going to continue with the 5th of January as well, because I want to make this backtesting session a bit more explicative than the previous one. Okay, let's go in the next day. All right, this is the Asian session, so nothing to do for us for the moment. Okay, and yeah, it's already almost 8 a.m. Now I am making my coffee, and I am preparing for a new day, already looking on the charts. So if we are going to have any entry here, we are going to count it. Okay. As you can see, the price is trying to reach this previous order block here, and let's see if we are going to have any interesting maybe entries here. Okay, I previously mentioned that I usually do not count, take into consideration order blocks from the 5 minutes time frame. But however, sometimes there are some exceptions, as this one here. So as you can see, there are some really beautiful impulses to the downside from our price, meaning that this time I can take into consideration these order blocks, because as you can see, when it's time for the price to correct, the correction to the upside is just some kind of shy, as you can see here. So the impulse is clearly going to the downside. So on the closing of this candle, due to the fact that we have this three line strike formation, also a reversal divergence formed between these highs here and this 5 minutes order block, we are going to open this short position here. Okay, let's see what is going to happen. Somewhere above this order block is going to be our stop loss, and let's see what is going to happen with the price. I'm really concerned about this level here, but we are going to see what is going to happen, and if we see any reversal formed from this pivot point of the day, we are going to close our position no matter what. Okay, the price is nicely going still to the downside, but now it's time for us to see what is going to happen. There is no take profit for our position here, so let's see. As you can see, the price is still trying to reject this level formed here prior, just below our pivot point. So on the closing of this candle, we are going to call it a position here. We are going to close it, and it's a 1-to-1. We are going to mark it as plus 0.5% for us. The other 0.2 is going to be counted for the commissions paid for the day. Okay, so another little trade opened here, and let's see if we are going to have any more like serious positions for the day. Let's see what is going to happen with the price when it is going to reach again this level here. Okay, and yeah, as you can see, we already have another order block right here. Okay, just a confirmation of the previous rejection from this zone. So on the closing of this candle, we can already open another trade. I really like the impulse of this candle. You can see the clear impulse to the downside. Again, the price is correcting, but when it's going to the downside, the impulse is much more higher. So it's enough for us to open a short position on the closing of this candle, and again we are going to pay attention at this level here, and if this level is going to be broken, let's see what other levels we can target from the previous periods. But first of all, let's see if this is a good position. Okay, the dynamic of the price is still similar as the previous one, but the next candle is going to confirm us if the price is still continuing its momentum to the downside. Okay. Oh, sorry. Okay, so let's see what is happening here. As you can see, we have some huge impulses from this little order block formed around here. Okay, this is an important order block. And yes, on the closing of this second nicely bullish candle, we are going to manually close our position. Okay, so it's a 2.321 for us for this position. And yeah, for sure it's time for us to close it, because it's clear that the price wants to go to the upside from this level now on. Okay, a 2.321. Let's add the profit here. We are already on our account plus 9% in 3 days, so these were some pretty good days. Not all the months and not all the weeks are like this, but I really like to take advantage of this kind of weeks, because yeah, these are the account makers. Okay, let's go and see what is going to happen next. I'm actually not interested for the moment in any buy positions, like a reversal of the price from here. It may be only moment reaction of the price, so yeah, it's better for us to wait. Okay, as you can see, the price wants to go to the downside, but this is not something that would scare me, that I closed too early my position, because as you can see, we formed here a lower low, but unfortunately, as you can see, the RSI is still forming a reversal divergence here, so nothing to do for the moment. Maybe to open a buy position, but I consider it a kind of a risky position now, so it's better for us to stay away from some kind of entries formed there. Okay, let's see the reaction of the price now on the pivot point zone, because here we may have a great entry opportunity maybe. Okay, as you can see, the price is actually not reaching the pivot point zone, but however, we have here a clear rejection of the price formed around this level. So on the closing of this three line strike candle, we can open another short position. Okay, a short position here, a stop loss above this swing high formed here, and let's see what is actually going to happen next. I personally don't really like the dynamic of the price formed when the price reached this level here. So due to the fact that as you can see, we have here some news that are coming, and we are not going to trade them. I am actually going to target for this position, this level here. I think a 2-1 for this position is going to be okay, because it would be exactly above this order block, minor order block formed here. Okay, and again, I don't want to keep this position too long, because yeah, I don't trade news. Okay, the price is clearly going to the downside, and already started to maybe have some rejections of the price right here, and yeah, I don't really understand what is happening here. The price is already going to the upside after reaching this level here, but I am actually confident in the fact that the price wants to reach at least this order block here, because it's an interesting point for the price. Okay, now even if the price will break this level and will go to the downside, it's not a loss for us. I am okay with this position. Sometimes it's better for us to have targets when we have this kind of market conditions, because yeah, I can see any clear trend formed around this level here. So yeah, it's better for us to be out of this position. Let's add this 2-1. plus 1% for us because we use 0.5% risk per trade, and hopefully we are already plus 10% on the account. And yeah, actually we had a great win rate, 100% win rate these days. But again, don't expect for all days to be like this. There are days when we may have one loss or maybe two losses in a row, but that's not a problem as soon as our strategy is nicely getting us to the profit zone. Okay, let's see what is going to happen next, but for the moment I'm not going to take any interest, even if we are going to have any of them, because yeah, because of this balance of trade news. Okay, the price is trying to break this level formed priorly here, but unfortunately cannot do that still. Okay, and finally we have a nice established trend to the downside, and let's see if we are going to have any entry, any maybe continuation trade formed around this level. Okay, let's see how the price is going to react after reaching this first support of the zone. Actually it was a support of the zone, now it's going to be a resistance for us if anything. Okay, actually the price didn't reach the support zone, but however I really like this formation formed here. As you can see, we have an ascending channel, a rejection from the EMAs, a nice bearish candle. It's not a three line strike, but this is mostly due to the fact that we didn't have a third green candle here, but it's not a problem. We can still open our short position on the closing of this candle. Okay, and let's see how the price is going to continue to the downside. As you can see, we already have the second support of the day somewhere around this level, and you probably already know that I really like to target this second support of the day. But let's see the reactions of the price as well on this order block formed here, because as you can see, this was a really important shift level for the price. I'm going to actually mark it here, because after reaching this level, as you can see, the price shifted to a really beautiful uptrend. So this level may be the end of our position. Let's see. Okay, we are in a kind of a drawdown. Actually we're in a kind of a drawdown, and now let's see the reaction of the price somewhere around this level. As you can see, we already have some kind of violent reaction of the price being somewhere near this level here. So yeah, but actually the price is still continuing its trend to the downside, and now it's clear for us that this order block is not important anymore for us, and we can clearly target the second support of the day. It's a 4-to-1 for us, a really beautiful position. But let's see, I can see here that the price may want to revert from this level. Okay, unfortunately we cannot target anymore this level, because it's a second really beautiful bullish candle that is trying to tell us that the price will continue to the upside. So on the closing of this candle, we are going to close our position, a 2-to-1 for us. Let's add the profit here, and yeah, this is actually the end of the 5th of January trading day, because now after this kind of huge impulse, I am not going to trade anymore, even if it covers my trading hours. It's enough for me. We actually had a really great day. It's really great for you to have this kind of rules or this kind of habits. So if you are pleased with your profit for the day, or if you see this kind of market formations and you already know what is going to happen, in this case some kind of I expect some kind of a reversal of the price from this zone, but nothing really clear. It's better for me to stop, and it is happening exactly how I expected. So yeah, we lose nothing. It's better for us to take a break, and this is it. And I think this is the end of the second backtesting session day. Please let me know in the comment sections if you have any questions regarding my trading style. And also, as I promised you, these backtesting sessions are going to be live, but in the next week I am actually not going to be home, so I will not have access to this studio. So yeah, we are going to postpone a bit the live backtesting sessions, but however, meantime, I can answer to your questions in the comment section. So yeah. For the moment, as you can see, we have really great results, plus 11% using 0.5% risk per trade and 100% win rate. As I told you, this is not really usual and pretty common. You will see when we are going to continue this backtesting session that we are going to have as well losses, but this is not a problem. This is part of our trading journey. Thank you all for watching. See you in our next videos, and of course, until then, trade safe and trust the process.